Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Both of us are here to talk about two very different things. I'm going to chat a little bit because there's been so many questions about New York City and fundraising and things like that. So I have a couple of brief announcements, but I'm going to leave the bulk of the meeting today, turn it over to Mr. Chairbo. She's going to talk quickly about some stuff she's been posting on the eighth grade. You could see it right now, class of 2025 Google Classroom, about high school selections and electives. So without further ado.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are now at the very exciting time of eighth grade where we are going to start choosing your classes for ninth grade. I would like all of you to sign into the eighth grade Google Classroom. You will see that the other day I posted something called Available Courses for Ninth Graders. I want you to start looking through that Google Doc and taking a look at the classes that are available to you. There are many more classes that are available to you as ninth graders than there are here at West Rocks for your electives. So when you and I meet in the next couple of weeks to choose your classes, I want you to be prepared to talk about the classes that you're interested in taking. As a ninth grader, you're going to be able to take classes about business. You're going to be able to take classes about technology, engineering, art, computer science, computer technology, ROTC, which is the Naval Academy or the Air Force Academy. So all of these different classes are available. The descriptions are there written next to the courses. So I want you to have an idea of what you want to take before we meet. I'm going to be meeting with each of you individually during your ELA class throughout the month of March. So we're going to be moving pretty quickly through this. You can sign into PowerSchool and see what your teachers have recommended you for. Each of you will be taking at least 5 credits right off the bat. You're going to take a credit in English, math, science, and history. You will also be taking a credit in world language. So that right there is 5 credits. Everyone's going to be signing up for 9 credits. So you're going to take a look at those electives and choose several others. Some of you are going to be taking band, choir, orchestra, all of these things. So we're going to do it together, but I'm asking that you take a look at those available classes so that you have an idea of what you want to take so we can get through this process pretty quickly. If you have questions, you can come down to set up an appointment to talk, or you can send me an email anytime. Thank you, Dr. Golding.
Muted. That's probably what she's calling me. Okay. I figured it out. Thanks. It's end of the day. Sorry. So what I was saying very, very like actively while I was muted was you guys are at the point where you're in the second half of eighth grade. You should be able to email a teacher or a staff member when you need help for something. And that means like typing their name in, accessing your school Gmail account, typing a 1, 2, 3, 4 word subject line, and then a body that actually has like the sentences and things. I think I would love to applaud the people who've been reaching out to me. I've gotten some emails from some of you in the last couple of days about New York City balances and fudge orders and stuff. So that's really what I'm here to talk about. Number one, first and foremost, fudge and popcorn just arrived this afternoon. What that means, though, is it's not ready to pickup because I get this giant box with all the popcorn in it. And it is not separated by, oh, this is Sarah Golding's order. This is Joanna DeCherbo's order. It is like a mix, and I have to take your order forms and go sort it. And that's like a couple hours long process. So the pickup for fudge and popcorn is going to be on Monday. That will be communicated and emailed out to your families. I know a bunch of them have been emailing me too. I was at the mercy of FedEx and the company. So there's not much I can do. These fundraisers are really, really like important for some of you to provide these opportunities. I'm going to talk about another one right now, and I really want everyone to actively be listening and trying, because number one, there's so many expenses at the end of the year. There's balances left for New York City. We're going to talk soon about Quasi. That's $60 a person to go for the day. If you're going on the music department trip to Six Flags, that's $110. So right there, that's $170 in just field trips. And then your family's going to have expenses around promotion. You're going to want a new outfit, a new pair of shoes, all that stuff. It would be amazing if you guys took advantage of this fundraiser and you raise the money for the field trip so that your family's only expense was like clothing or whatever they needed to buy you. So I really want you to take advantage. I sent this out to families on Tuesday, I think. And I was disappointed this morning when I logged into my side of things and I saw that only 3 students' families have signed up to do this. There's 230 students in the 8th grade and only 3 families are actively trying to do this. If you owe money in PowerSchool, if you have a fee because maybe your family didn't make the last payment for Nature's Classroom, maybe you damaged a Chromebook, maybe you did like lost some library books, anything you raise on this fundraiser I'm about to talk about can be put towards anything you owe West Rocks Middle School before you leave. Because I need to caution you, this coming weekend is March 1st. If you do not pay the obligations or these fees that you owe for field trips and books and Chromebooks, your family will possibly not get the tickets to promotion. That means they can't enter the ceremony to watch you because you still owe the school materials, money, and things like that. We don't want to get to that point. We want you to be taking care of it. This is the first year I'm actually offering a fundraiser to take care of obligations. Before it was just like you pay or you don't get your tickets. And now we're trying to help you guys so it's not coming out of your own family's bank account. I know maybe some of you are at the point where your parents or your family say to you, you know what? We don't have the money for you to go on the trip, so you can't go to Quasi. We don't want to see that happen, but you guys are old enough now to start doing the work. Pretty soon you're going to have part-time jobs and you're going to be able to decide how you spend that money. Many of you have cell phones because I see you on them. All you need to do this fundraiser is a cell phone, and that's all you have to do. I'm going to share a document with you. It's a long sheet. It has everybody's name on it. I'm actually going to switch over to it really quick. You can see here, this is everybody's name in this 8th grade, and everybody next to them has their own personal hyperlink. When you click on that link, it takes you to this page. So you want to make sure you click on your link. If you copy and paste that website that's next to your name and you email, text, snap, do whatever, send that link to family and friends, they get a page that looks like the one in front of you, this like little magical cursor here. This is a calendar fundraiser. The way this works is I go to the date on the calendar. So say I pick the 16th. I click on it, a pop-up shows up, and because I picked the 16th day, my donation to that student is $16. I can choose to do the 16th, the 4th, the 2nd, whatever, and it will add it up for me. And when I follow through on the next couple screens, I can put my credit card information in and I can do it. We actually have a student in the 8th grade right now whose family must have sent it out to a whole bunch of people because that student has already raised over $250 and probably will not have to pay for anything at the end of the year. So a really great opportunity to get stuff paid for you. Even if somebody just gave you $2, it all adds up. If you add up this whole calendar, you guys can do the math, it's hundreds of dollars. So please, please, please take advantage of doing this. You don't need your parents to do this. Your parents can help you by sharing it on social media if they have social media accounts, but you are old enough to do it. You can take that link and send it out to coaches, teachers, cousins, whoever you want to send it out to, and they can sponsor you. They also get a receipt from this fundraising company, and adults sometimes use those kind of donations in their income taxes as like a write-off. That's a little advanced, but it helps them and it supports them, but it's helping you. So there's some directions on the side to explain about day 5 means $5 and all of that. Again, this was sent out in Parent Square. You all have access to Parent Square. This is the post that I sent out. So if you sign into Parent Square through like ClassLink with your NPS stuff, you could see every time I post something for 8th grade. I even made a video here that you could watch with your family where I explain it and talk about it. I am doing everything I can on my part to make sure that every single one of you has the opportunity to participate in whatever event you want to, whatever field trip. Now it comes down to you and your family to do your part to make sure you guys can do it. We're here to help. We're here to support. A few of you are asking about balances to New York City. The easiest way for me to do that, because it's a lot of you, is for you to send me an email. It reminds me. I see your email, I look up on my spreadsheet what you owe, and I respond to your email with the amount. And then it's also private, so nobody knows your business about money and things like that. I will tell you, there are still a handful, and by handful, I mean like 4 or 5 spots on the trip. If you're been on the fence and you still don't know if you want to go, but you're kind of leaning that way, please talk to me. I have scholarship money. You can use this calendar fundraiser to raise money, because even though you're, late to make deposits and things, this would be a great way to reduce that cost right away. There's going to be about 90 students going, and it would be great to have a few more of you. If you have questions, you can talk to pretty much any of the teachers. They could direct you to me. Some of them have chaperoned in the past. A lot of opportunities at the end of the year. We're going to have a semi-formal, a pre-promotion party. All of those things, you guys know, you know how much things cost. Your parents tell you all the time. You guys go shopping. Things get very, very expensive very quickly. Please try to do the fundraising. Don't make it your parents' problem. Go to your parents and be like, hey, I raised $200. Can I go to Quasi? Or I raised this amount of money. Can I do this? Because by you showing them that you put the effort in, they're going to be like, wow, that's so responsible of you. Yes, you can go. Your parents, all of your parents, your families work really hard for their paychecks, and they're very careful about how that money is spent, their bills, the things for you guys. It's time you're old enough to start thinking about that and trying to support and help that. Okay. I'm here to answer questions. I am here to support you. Ms. Dr. Golding, how do I get my link? I will walk you through it. I can email you your personal link because maybe this spreadsheet is overwhelming. I can do whatever I can to help you, but this is an easy fundraiser, and I want to see more than 3 people do it. By the way, I owe Mr. Petropolis's homeroom pizza, because that homeroom was the highest amount of people who sold fudge and popcorn. So Mr. Petropolis's homeroom, congratulations. You got pizza from me one day. It will not be tomorrow because tomorrow's crazy, but I'll try to do it next week for you. And one day at lunch, I got pizza for you guys. So it would be awesome, and I'd happily do it again. Same thing with this fundraiser. The most people in a homeroom that do it, I will buy breakfast for this group. We'll change it up and we'll do breakfast one morning. So the homeroom with the most amount of students that participate in this calendar fundraiser, go get breakfast. I will also do this too. The student with the most amount of money will also, on this calendar fundraiser, will also earn a $50 Visa gift card. So if you go on and raise all this money, and you're the top earner, I will give you a Visa $50 gift card for you to spend in New York City, spend at Quasi, do what you need to do, go buy a new hat, or I don't know, go to Sephora and have a shopping spree. But I'm trying to do my part. You do yours, okay? We're here to help. We're here to support. See Mr. Cherbo if you have questions about subject selection, or if you have questions about the trip, come and see me. Have a great afternoon. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, last thing, movie night. Support the visual performing arts and band program and music and chorus and orchestra. And also every Friday in the month of March, the 8th grade, your class, is sponsoring and selling popcorn at lunch, $2 a bag. So bring $2 to lunch tomorrow. You can buy popcorn, and that money we fundraise will also help our promotion party and things like that. So spread the word, $2 at lunch tomorrow for some popcorn. Have a great day, guys.